Alright, this quest is Enter the Dragon. This is possibly the final boss of The Witcher 2. That will make more sense shortly if you don't already know what I'm talking about. So, Sheila de Tanserville is in control of a giant dragon. What do you do? Geralt has definitely mentioned that Witchers don't hunt dragons. Well, you don't have a choice at this point. So right now, you want to constantly be running. You can actually fall down the collapsing staircase. It will kill you. Every now and then, the dragon likes to burst through a couple of times and then breathe some fire in. Like, if you're a high enough level, you should be completely fine. Like, that burning damage shouldn't do a whole lot. The armor I have, I think, has like 75% like burn resistance on it or something. Something crazy like that. So, here's kind of a fun thing. You can have Sheila die in this scene here. You'll eventually see that somebody tampers with her megascope, which causes the portal she's about to create to fall apart completely. And actually, she will explode like a rot fiend does in this game. Or you can save her. I believe that's what I do. Supposedly no known consequences occur at the moment, but I'm sure there are some, because after all, this is the Witcher series, which is known for having lots of choices and having your actions have lots of consequences to them. Especially unknown consequences, they love to have those.
Letho is the king of liars and
which is fine, that's awesome. That's what I like about these games.
Glory of the great sun and the white flame dancing on the graves of
Man,
his
do I
foes.
hope The Witcher 3 is great.
He lied to everyone. Me, Yorveth, your stupid little Triss, and you.
Got any
So
evidence?
Sheila here is
I received a message from the
kind of explaining everything
the Imperial Army is
about
on the move. They're fording the
Letho and why she
itself
hired
in
him,
the current situation?
and
But can you count on another
kind of
miracle
explains a
at
fair
Bremen?
amount about him
I
as
don't
well.
know, but you made it all
His
possible, and you'll
motivations.
answer for that. The stigma of
But you
treason
can have a
is
very
yours.
lengthy conversation with Letho and
We
have
shall see.
him basically explain
no
the
one
entire
will leave
plot
this city
of the
alive.
game to you,
No one will tell this story. Philippa controls the dragon. As
which
soon as
I guess, I
disappear,
mean, okay,
turn the city
why not?
into a flaming tomb.
It's a pretty
The
long
dragon
conversation
attacked
too if you go
Foltest's
through all the
troops during
options.
The siege of Lavalette Castle. That hardly supports your tale.
We did
And
not control it
as
then.
Geralt mentioned,
We may have
this
lost
is the
that,
same
but
dragon
war
from
is
the
just
beginning of the game.
You, however,
The
shall
one
not
that
take part in it.
probably killed
This
players
is your
many
end,
times, especially on the older
Witcher.
versions of this game.
Farewell.
So now we have the option of watching Sheila die or saving her. I just choose to save her. There's, like I said earlier, there's no known consequence for this.
You waited.
There's probably a good chance I won't even carry over a save file to
Should
The
you
Witcher
survive,
3 if
go
it's even an
south
option.
to Nilfgaard,
I didn't really do it for The Witcher 2
where you'll find
because,
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
well, it never really mattered carrying over save
Farewell,
files.
Witcher.
But hey, it's a real neat idea. It's cool that characters will talk about what you do, or talk about previous events. So for the dragon here, staying out of its direct, they don't stand right in front of its mouth. It'll either try to bite you, hit you with the claw, or breathe fire on you. And this dragon, like, regardless of what your stats are, like at this point in the game, it can still basically kill you in one hit on the highest setting here. It is crazy powerful. And yeah, so after you do some amount of damage to it, you'll end up here. You actually do have a small chance to drink some potions, which is real handy actually. And I just go with my standard Rook, Swallow, and Tawny Owl potion combination. The Swallow being your health potion, of course. Tawny Owl being increased vigor regeneration, which is your magic. And Rook is damage output. Increased damage output. So the dragon here will shuffle along the edge until it gets a chance to attack, in which it will. And then at that point, you can pretty much just kind of repeat this, except where it sometimes likes to breathe fire. It does have some other patterns. It's not just this, but it has yet to do them. There are some times where it'll just go flying off and then swoop in and try and hit you on its way through. It tries to do that multiple times. There are some points where it will actually like go like leave your line of sight and hit you with its tail and then try and come up and bite you from behind when you're knocked down. It has some cool moves actually. But unfortunately in this fight we didn't get to see any of them as of yet. And this fight's actually basically over. There is a little quick time event sequence and a little choice, but I will not be talking over those, and I'm actually going to end off here. So that was the dragon fight. It can be way easier than it should be sometimes.
handiwork, sire. In the beginning, there was chaos.